Good morning, welcome to class. My name's Camilla and welcome to the cabin. Today we have a very short, gentle flow to help energize the body and just get some movement into your joints and help you to feel good. I am out here this morning. It's a little bit chilly, so I have on my socks and my jacket. And then once we get into more of the standing poses, I'm definitely going to be taking off my socks. I think it's really good if you can ground your toes into the mat and really grip with your feet. But yeah, we'll get going. So we're going to start today seated, crossing your legs at the middle of the shins, closing your eyes, lifting up through your chest, extending through your head, elongating through your neck, letting your hands come to rest on your knees, palms either up or down. And just allow yourself to slow down and to arrive here on your mat. Observing any sounds, maybe in the space you're practicing, maybe further away. And then bringing your awareness internally, coming into contact with your breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So whenever you remember in today's class, bringing focus to the breath. If you get lost in thoughts, guiding your attention back to your inhale and your exhale. Blinking open the eyes, and then let's walk hands out to the side. Lifting up your right hand high, and then we're going to do a nice gentle side bend, coming over to your left side, opening up through the right side ribs, looking up through the gap between your arm and your shoulder, or looking down at your thumb. We have some guests this morning. Breathing into that space. And not cranking yourself all the way down to the mat, but just allowing, seeing where you are, seeing where you naturally stop here. And using your breath now to get a little deeper. Coming back up other side, so right hand is over to the side, lifting left arm up high, and then reaching up and over. Coming back to center, and then from here, right hand to left knee, left hand comes behind us, lifting up tall through the spine, and then turning to the back of your space. Back to center, and then switching sides, so left hand onto right knee, lifting tall, and then turning to the back. Focus is on length before the twist. Back to center, and then coming onto hands and knees. So hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Finding cat-cow, so pushing away belly dropping to the mat, head to the sky, rounding through the spine, belly button tucking in, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhaling, exhaling. Finding your own rhythm here with your breath. And let's add some extra movements now, rounding, waking up through the spine, through the hips, moving in any way that feels good to you. Reversing your circles if you're coming with me. One more. And from here, lifting right hand all the way high to the sky, and then threading the needle. Right hand under left arm, dropping your head to the mat, lifting left hand to the sky, and then tucking your left hand behind you, finding your right hip crease or the back of your lower back, turning through the shoulder, grounding through both knees, closing your eyes. Lifting left hand to the sky, pushing yourself up, opening up, unraveling, placing your palms down, one cat-cow. And then other side, left hand lifts, threading through, right hand to the sky, and then tucking somewhere on your thigh or back. Lifting right hand high, planting your hand, opening up from the pose, and planting your hand back down on the mat. One more cat-cow from here. Inhaling cow. Exhale. Pushing away, finding your cat. Returning to center. And then from here, I'm going to walk my knees back a bit. Knees and hips are still stacked, but we're going to come into puppy pose. So reaching forward, allowing your forehead to rest on the mat, opening up through your upper back, pushing into the mat with your palms, and making sure your hips and knees are still in one line. Should feel a nice opening through the shoulders. And then from here, coming all the way through to Sphinx. Elbows and shoulders are in one line. Pressing up. Pulling your head long. And then from here, pulling back into not downward facing dog, into child's pose. Reaching your hands forward, dropping your head to the mat. Wide through your knees, sinking back into heels. And then from here, slowly coming up to kneeling, fours, tucking toes under, and pushing yourself back into our first downward facing dog. Bending one knee at a time, opening through your shoulders, extending through the spine. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. See if you can slow down your breathing a bit. And then from here, small steps, as many as you need, to the very front of your mat. Hip width apart with your feet, letting your head be heavy, dropping down,
Holding opposite elbow, ragdoll. Letting your hands drop. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, extending through the spine. Exhale, folding down. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, release. Weight is forward in your toes. One more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. And this time coming all the way up to standing. Hands reach overhead. Palms meet. Pull it to your heart. Closing your eyes. And letting your palms drop. Mountain pose. Grounding through both feet. Engaging through the kneecaps. Lifting your chest. Feeling the energy, maybe slightly tingling in your fingertips. Be adding a little smile to your face. Hands to heart. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. And from here, stepping all the way back into downward facing dog. From here, looking to the front of your mat, stepping your right foot all the way to the front, grounding in your back left foot at a 45-degree angle, coming up on fingertips and checking that both hips are facing all the way to the front of the room. So we're not opening through this hip on the left, we are closing, drawing right hip back, left hip forward. And then engaging your core, inhale, coming up, warrior one. Bending through the front knee, lifting through your chest, shining your heart up to the sky, and then opening up warrior two. Back foot is a little in the 90 degrees, bending through the front knee, opening through the back hip. And just feeling where you are in space, coming forward a little bit, going back, and then we're trying to land somewhere in the middle. I often see people who are way out here. So try to feel yourself in the middle. Flipping your palm and then reversing your warrior, bending through the front knee and then coming up and over. Side angle, extended side angle with that hand raising all the way overhead. Thinking about one big long energy line from your grounded left heel all the way to the fingertips on the left hand. Hands to the mat. And then from here, stepping back, downward facing dog. We have Aina back for more oats. Remember, you can always bend your knees here, so we're not compromising the spine. Pushing into the knuckles of your hands, really grounding through the palms and the place where your fingers meet your palms. This time, left foot steps to the front of the mat. 45 degrees with the back foot up on fingertips. Squaring off the hips. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Coming up, warrior one. Relaxing through the eyes. And coming back to the breath. From here, opening up warrior two. And just feeling where you are in space again here. So a bit forward, a bit back, landing in the middle, sinking down. Your gaze, your drishti is over the middle finger of your left hand.
And then from here, flipping your left hand, reversing your warrior, coming back, but still bending through the front knee. And then up and over, extended side angle. What can you relax here? Are you gripping in your teeth, in your eyes? So engaging through the legs, through the arm, but relaxing through the face, finding this balance of effort and ease. Hands to the mat, and then stepping back downward facing dog. Let's do that again one more time, but a little faster. So right foot steps to the front of the mat, grounding through the back foot, warrior one. Opening up, warrior two. Flipping the palm, reverse your warrior, up and over, extended side angle, hands to the mat, stepping back downward facing dog. Inhale, out through the mouth. Other side, stepping forward, planting in your back foot, warrior one left side. Opening up, warrior two. Flipping your palm, reversing your warrior. Extended side angle. Hands to the mat, stepping back. Downward facing dog. And from here, jumping or walking to seated. Extending your legs. Seated staff pose, grounding through your sit bones, tall through your spine. Lifting hands overhead, and then exhale, seated forward fold. Engaging through your legs and using your breath to sink a little deeper. And from here, rolling all the way down to lying on your back, bringing knees into chest, giving yourself a big squeeze. And then from here, supine twist, extending through the left leg, hugging in your right knee, and then bringing right knee over to the left, extending out through the right arm, turning your head to the right side. Grounding through your right shoulder. So this might mean your right knee is off the mat. Coming back to center, and then right leg extends, left knee hugs in, moving slightly to the left with your body, left knee over to the right, extending out through the left arm, turning your head to the left. Back to center,
And from here, finding our shoulder stand. So putting your hands palms flat on the floor, bring your legs over 90 degrees, walking your elbows in close to one another, hands on your lower back, and then lifting up through your legs, pushing your hands on your lower back as support. Engaging through your glutes, engaging through your legs, looking up at your big toes, and then slowly releasing, hugging your knees in, and then from here, extending out through your legs, finding your corpse pose, Shavasana, feet open, hands open, closing your eyes, and taking this time to absorb your practice. Bringing some movement back to your body, fingers, toes, slowly hugging your knees in, making your way up to a seated position, having your eyes closed or slightly open with a soft gaze, coming to sit, letting your hands rest on your knees, and just feeling how you are in this moment, your energy, you're feeling heavy or light. Blinking your eyes open, bringing your palms together at your chest. We'll finish with one round of breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. So big inhale, holding at the top, and then let it all go. Bowing your head to your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me here at the cabin. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again in another class.